Let me ask you a question. How many of you bought a roll of film in the last year? Raise your hands. Come on, get them up there. Be proud, sir. Be proud. Thank you. You helped make our quarter last year. I really appreciate that. Put us right over the edge. I thought that was good. I'm going to talk to you about transformation, about how you use search and how you use every tool that's at your disposal to really remake and turn the company. It's interesting, the other day I was at a convention, a meeting at the IAB in Mexico City, and someone was referring to display advertising as being traditional advertising. And I thought, well, we've really come a long way. And I want to talk to you about the transformation of this company and then some of the different things that we were doing and how we're doing it and how marketers like yourself want to think about it. This company was doing about $15 billion in film 5 years ago. You got that? $15 billion. This year we'll do less than $200 million in consumer film. Yeah. It's one of the biggest turnarounds in American business history. And one of the things that we had to do, I wrote a book called The Mirror Test, because that's what we had to do. And the first thing you learn about a mirror test is Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, you run up to a body that might be laying there and it's injured or hurt, is you do what? You put a mirror to its mouth and see whether or not it's going to fog the mirror. And that's indeed what we had to do at Kodak. We had to do what we call a proof of life. And we had to really sit there and decide, what game are we in? And then we had to also learn that passion's not a substitute for planning. I'm sure that many of you have great passion for your company and your products, but you got to remember, it's not alone to be able to drive it. We should be stretching it, we should be pushing it a little bit more, causing good, healthy debate, causing people to question why we're doing it, to say, I don't think we should do that campaign, I don't think this, I don't think that. That's what I want to have people do. And we start to cause attention and we start to move the group forward. And so the key thing is to get back and listen to your customers about what they want and what they give it to them. And a lot of companies sit there and build something and hope they'll come, right? We've all done that, right? We've all done that in our careers. And I look at marketing as to serve sales, all right, and the customer, but to drive sales ultimately, and that's what we'll try to do. Thank you very much for having me. I'll be down in booth 120. We're signing books. Hi, how are you? Hi, Grace. This says fog your mirror.
Fog my mirror.
Yeah, and when you read the first chapter, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Because to see if you're alive, you want to fog the mirror, right?
I was wondering if you could give us a 118 on your presentation this morning.
Hey, Shakespeare said it best in one of his plays, cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. And in everything in business you have to, it's about war and battle. And so this is the game plan right here, the battle plan to win the war, the mirror test. And that's what we talked about. We went to war.
Win the war.
Thanks a lot.
Jeff, thanks.
Appreciate it. See you later.